I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. It happened again. For the second time in a little more than 2 weeks, emergency responders had to be called to the Newburgh-Beacon bridge, this time to rescue an injured worker from underneath the bridge. Workers part of a crew that has been hired to do lead abatement and repainting on the underside of the span. Once the worker was reached and brought to safety through the use of a basket and crane, an emergency helicopter that had landed on the westbound side of the bridge flew the injured person to an area hospital. The extent of the injuries were not known, and there was no immediate word concerning what happened, although a state bridge authority official said initial reports the worker had been dangling from his safety harness were not true. Now, back on May 21st, 2 workers involved in the same project were pulled to safety after they were temporarily left dangling by their safety harnesses when a temporary support beneath them gave way. OSHA is in the midst of investigating that earlier incident. A Town of Deerpark man is in critical condition at Westchester Medical Center today after he was hit by a police car while walking to work last night. According to state police, 30-year-old John McKean of Delelis Lane in Huguenot was walking along Route 209 northbound near Neversink Drive in Huguenot shortly after 10 p.m. when he was struck by a Town of Deerpark police vehicle. McKean was airlifted to Westchester Medical Facility, where he was being treated for a number of severe injuries. The Deerpark police officer, William Proskia, was not injured. State police are investigating the circumstances surrounding the accident. A police department administrative investigation will be conducted as well. The Kingston School Board has voted to suspend without pay high school science teacher Matthew Dodonna in the wake of his guilty plea last week to a felony drug possession charge. Dodonna was arrested last December following an investigation into the sale of drugs at his home in Hurley. Dodonna is expected to be given probation when he returns to an Ulster County court for sentencing in January. Dodonna is expected to face termination following a school district disciplinary hearing. Ulster County District Attorney Holly Carnwright said he'd been told Dodonna is planning to move to the state of Florida. New York Senator Charles Schumer called it the right move. The decision by the Transportation Security Administration to abandon its plan to allow passengers to carry small knives on airplanes. TSA officials had originally said allowing small knives to be carried on would free up its airport personnel to concentrate on finding more serious security threats. But the TSA has decided to reverse course in the face of fierce congressional and airline industry opposition. Those who work in Monticello's police station will finally be able to beat the heat soon now that the village board has agreed to spend $3,000 for emergency repairs to the building's central air conditioning compressor, broken since 2011. The repairs, expected to be made beginning this weekend, come in reaction to recent PBA complaints about sweltering heat inside offices and, quote, inhumane conditions for officers and for inmates held in jail cells. Voter approval of a state constitutional change to allow non-Indian casino gaming in New York may not be a slam dunk, not according to a Quinnipiac University poll out today. It found only 48% of the responders approve of the state constitution change, with 45% opposed. 51% of those polled said they support non-Indian casinos in the state. 39% opposed. Governor Andrew Cuomo wants 3 Vegas-style casinos built in upstate New York, but only 1 in the Catskill-Hudson Valley area. State Senator John Bonasek says he'll continue to push for approval of 3 casinos in our region. It could help businessman James Taylor finally reach his goal of getting a garbage gasification plant up and running at his facility in the town of Montgomery. The Middletown Common Council this week approved a 20-year contract with Taylor Biomass, allowing the project to get the needed proportion of the county's waste market share. Middletown currently ships its recycling to Dutchess County and contracts with a trucking firm to haul its trash to a landfill in upstate Steuben County. Taylor's been seeking a $100 million loan guarantee from the Federal Department of Energy for the Garbage to Energy project. He's hoping to start construction in October and to have the plant operational by the fall of 2015. And Edith Smith keeps going strong. The lifelong resident of Orange County celebrated her 107th birthday this week. Smith is a mother of 4, has 12 grandchildren, 18 great-grandchildren, and 2 great-great-grandchildren. She continues to live on her own at the senior independent living facility Schuyler Crossing in Pine Bush. Edith Smith was the oldest participant in last year's Orange County Senior Games. And Office of the Aging Director Anne Marie Maglione says she's looking forward to having her involved again this year. Happy 107th birthday, Edith. Get ready for a wet start to the weekend. Rain, possibly heavy at times, is in the forecast for Friday. Temperatures will top out around 70 degrees. We can look forward to the possibility of some clearing and breaks of sun by afternoon Saturday after more rain in the morning. The high Saturday will be in the middle 70s. Record Online is the place to find news wherever it breaks, and stay informed by starting your day with the Times-Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.